your interests. Visit foxworldtravel.com or call 866-GO-FOX-GO. Join us and make memories to last a lifetime.
A buck doesn't buy much unless you're spending it at Griffin. For just $1 over cost, you can buy brand new tires from us. This is Jim Griffin. Any major brand, $1 over our cost with free tire repair and lifetime rotation. We'll even show you the invoice to prove it. Our only requirements, we put them on for you. Buy one or the whole set. The dollar deal from Griffin. Milwaukee and Waukesha. Griffin. The buck stops here, but the deals on tires don't. That's Griffin.
Not combinable with other tire offers.
After a crash with a semi-truck, everything can change instantly. At Gruber Law Offices, we have the knowledge and experience to make sure you're protected. And we're here to help whenever you need us. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Not only does Progressive let you bundle your insurance, they also give you round-the-clock protection. Quote today at Progressive.com.
Trusted, relevant, locally owned, locally programmed. We are Wisconsin's radio station. News Radio 620, WTMJ Milwaukee.
At 6:01, it's 37 degrees. Tonight, a slight chance for a drizzle or flurries, mostly cloudy skies with a low of 32. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Jessica Gatso. President Trump answers some questions about the Epstein files.
President Trump was asked about all the prominent faces seen in the latest release of documents related to the convicted sex offender, including former President Bill Clinton.
We've always gotten along, respect him.
He said he doesn't like to see the pictures of Clinton being shown.
I don't like the pictures of other people being shown. I think it's a terrible thing.
And placed blame.
This is what the Democrats, mostly Democrats, and a couple of bad Republicans are asking for, so they give me their photos of me, too. Everybody was friendly with this guy.
Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
An officer from Middleton faces federal child sex charges. 26-year-old Miles Schumacher from Sun Prairie allegedly coerced or enticed a child for unlawful sexual activity in early November. He was working as a patrol officer in Middleton at the time. Schumacher was indicted on December 16th and faces up to life in prison if convicted on all charges. 4 people are displaced after a house fire this morning in Brookfield.
Firefighters responded to a home near Robinwood Street and Cardinal Crest Drive, where heavy smoke and fire was coming from the attached garage and main floor. It took crews about 30 minutes to bring the fire under control. No one was injured, but the home was severely damaged. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Elizabeth Linton in WTMJ News.
Flu cases are on the rise across parts of the United States. Last week, Wisconsin health officials reported 2 children died from respiratory illnesses, one as a result of COVID and the other from the flu. Dr. Benjamin Nabella.
It mostly seems to be one strain of flu known as the H3 strain. This is a strain that's known to us. Certainly, the flu vaccine helps. This surge, though, has been much larger than we've seen in past years.
The CDC has already reported more than 4 million flu cases nationwide. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources confirms chronic wasting disease in a wild deer in La Crosse County. The adult buck was harvested by a hunter within 10 miles of the Monroe and Vernon County borders. The DNR says La Crosse County's existing baiting and feeding ban will now be extended for another 3 years. Chronic wasting disease is a fatal neurological illness that affects deer and other members of the deer family. The DNR has been monitoring for the disease statewide since 1999. A new indoor exhibit is giving visitors a reason to explore the Milwaukee Zoo during the Frosty Free Week. The Rhino Care Center and Hippo Haven opened earlier this month, allowing guests to see animals inside. Communications manager for the Milwaukee County Zoo, Megan O'Shea, tells WTMJ.
It's a unique opportunity that some of our other buildings don't give you to be that close. It was a perfect time in December to open this new indoor building. We are excited for springtime when the outdoor yard can open as well, but we'll take what we can get right now for Milwaukee to have indoor buildings too.
Frosty Free Week runs from December 26th through the 30th. Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 6:04.
Hey fellas, are you feeling off of your game? If you feel like something is holding you back, connect with the medical professionals at Game Day Men's Health. WTMJ's Greg Matzik here. Game Day Men's Health helps guys regain their youthful edge with hormone replacement, vitamin therapy, personalized weight loss plans, plus EPAT therapy, which I've used for injuries such as plantar fasciitis or tennis elbow. And it's all under the care of experienced medical professionals. A free consultation at their clinic in Brookfield, Shorewood, Germantown, or Delafield. Game Day Men's Health. Get back in the game.
America stands at the ready to build faster, achieve more. The future won't wait. And TC Energy is moving forward, confidently. The Wisconsin Reliability Project is unlocking billions in economic growth by connecting Wisconsin with reliable North American natural gas, helping the entire state go further. TC Energy, energy connected. Learn how we're strengthening America from the inside out at tcenergy.com.
Hey, it's WTMJ's Kristen Bry, and if you're in the market for a new dentist, you should check out my dentist, Dr. James Michaels at Economawalk Dental Care. Dr. Michaels is committed to providing you with the highest level of care possible. I can assure you that he will prioritize your needs, no matter how sensitive, just like he did with mine. And also, he will be honest with you about what work you need now and what can wait. So whether you need a simple cleaning and exam, a teeth whitening, a more complex dental procedure, Economawalk Dental Care is always there to make you feel as comfortable as possible and give you and your family an amazing smile. And dental care doesn't have to break the bank. Dr. Michael's fantastic staff can set you up with a no-interest payment plan. Listen, we all have to go to the dentist, so don't put it off any longer. Call and make an appointment today with my dentist, Dr. James Michaels at Economawalk Dental Care. You can find him at drmichaelsdentalcare.com or give him a call at 262-567-7224.
Time for a WTMJ Sports update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The Bucks have dropped 5 of their last 6 games, all without Giannis. They visit the Indiana Pacers Tuesday night. Milwaukee is now 11-18 on the season. And it could be a battle of the backups Saturday night at Lambeau when the Packers host the Baltimore Ravens. Jordan Love remains in concussion protocol, meaning Malik Willis could see increased reps at practice this week if he's healthy enough to take the field.
I mean, it's a part of the job description. You're not going to get the reps. We only have so much time to practice. And the guy that's going to be in there the most needs to get those reps. You just try to do what you can to take the mental reps. And if you got to get extra reps after practice or whenever we're individual, you take those reps as serious as you can because you don't know when you're going to be called upon.
Willis is dealing with a shoulder injury. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. Mostly clear on the roads at this point. A few rush hour delays lingering. On 94 eastbound, you'll be slow between 76th Street and Hawley. Westbound, on and off the brakes between 27th and the Stadium. Taking a look at the WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight, a slight chance for a drizzle or some flurries, otherwise mostly cloudy skies, a low of 32. Tuesday, partly cloudy and mild, a high of 42. Wednesday, partly cloudy and mild with a slight chance for showers late, a high of 40. Thursday, mostly cloudy, a chance for rain towards the evening, a high of 47. Friday, another chance for showers, a high of 47. Right now in Madison, it's 35 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 33. In Waukesha, it's 36. And in Milwaukee, it's 37 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatso, Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 6:08.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. A deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Maxx.
It truly is my pleasure to be your host. Thanks for joining me for What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. I'm ready to serve up 2 hours of culture, community, and holiday cheer. And here's the deal. Whether you're still figuring out what to do, what to see, what to give, what to listen to this Christmas, I've got you covered on this episode, and I want you in on it. Use the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line. Tell me, what are your Christmas plans? Because I know it can range from like the huge family gathering and that you're going to the grocery store right now and getting last-minute stuff, or maybe it's just a mellow, low-key Christmas for you this year, quiet night in, or maybe you're working through the holidays. There are a whole lot of people who are doing that, depending on what kind of job you have, or traveling. Let me know. 855-616-1620 is the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. As we get into the Monday before Christmas, what are your Christmas plans? Are you doing something fun? I want to know. I can't be everywhere all at once. This is my lifeline. Tell me what's up. I will be checking your messages all show long and sharing them along the way. Text in, be part of the conversation. 855-616-1620. In just a few minutes, I'm going to walk you through what's happening live this Christmas. Theater, ballet, concerts, kinds of experiences that feel like the holidays and create those memories you do remember years from now, or that you want to remember years from now. And we're going to shift from stage to screen with a guest probably several of you know and trust from listening to What's on Tap. John Suntress from Word Balloon is going to join us live. He's the creator and host of Word Balloon, the pop culture interview podcast. From superheroes to subtitles, John is an absolute wealth of knowledge and a lot of fun. We're going to discuss the biggest and best new movies to see on the big screen this Christmas time. From Ping Pong, you heard right, to Blue Creatures, to a Milwaukee musical couple. We'll chat about those movies. Song you need to hear is written and sung by Milwaukee native, Tony Award-winning actor and Marquette University graduate, Anthony Crivello. It is a rare treat. It's a tough-to-find song, but you will hear it just before 7 o'clock. It's a Christmas song that swings and has Santa in an unexpected place. Then just after the 7 o'clock newscast, giving gifts. Are you stumped for an idea? Here to help you as Christmas is just days away, Lindsay Leinenkugel from Flowers for Dreams joins me in the WTMJ studio, and she's going to share how you can still get in on good deals on great gifts with Visit Milwaukee's Buy Local bonus campaign and how shopping local supports real people. It strengthens our city, and you get something meaningful and unique under the tree. And at 7:35, spend time with a Wisconsin creator putting his songwriting prowess, guitar playing, and solid sense of humor to very good use in a bawdy new album full of guitar-based bangers. It's called Jingle This. You will meet the front man for Big Jim and the Danglers, who I expect will be full of stories about creating holiday music, where the ideas come from, why Christmas songs can be cheeky, and you'll hear one of his entertaining and relatable songs, Santa Needs a Beer, just before 8 o'clock. So what are you doing? Signing Unlimited, WTMJ talk and text line 855-616-1620. Maybe you're getting a Powerball ticket. I missed out on Saturday's drawing, but what I did do, I got one number and a Powerball. So that gets me $4. Do you realize what two numbers in a Powerball gets you? It doesn't get you anything more. It still gets you $4. Did I say $4? But yeah, I would have thought that there would be a difference in those numbers. But at least I technically can quote say I won Powerball because I picked the number 20 on purpose, and two of my tickets got Powerball. So I got like $8 back for playing a $20 ticket. But it was fun. So if you're playing Powerball, I wish you huge good luck, because who couldn't put $1.6 billion to good use? That drawing's later tonight. But join me in the conversation, 855-616-1620. Share with me your Christmas plans, what you're looking forward to, and on-stage experiences you can have this Christmas time by yourself, with a buddy, or with a big group. We'll go through some highlights next on What's on Tap.
For over a century, local radio has evolved with the needs of the community. From politics to pop culture, we keep you informed, bringing you the most relevant news, online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Since 1964, we've changed your tires and so much more. Richland's Tire and Service, such a refreshing change. Richland's.
If someone you love needs extra support due to memory loss, you're not alone, and you don't have to go far to find the right care. At St. Camillus, the memory care team provides compassionate, personalized support in a secure and welcoming environment with engaging programming, exercise classes, happy hours, and baking demonstrations, creating a place your loved one can truly call home. St. Camillus is conveniently located in Wauwatosa, across from the Milwaukee County Zoo. Learn more at stcam.com. St. Camillus, where care, comfort, and community come together.
If you missed this.
Just now, the defense has said they'll call several witnesses in the morning, and then the judge sent the jury home for the day and said that closing statements will likely come tomorrow afternoon.
Or this.
So we're talking about this because one man visited Morgan Geyser and the Mental Health Institute often. They became pen pals then.
Catch up on the Wisconsin's Afternoon News podcast at WTMJ.com, presented by Dave Drakamp Heating.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ.
'Tis the season. What do you have planned for Christmas time? Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line, whether they're grand plans or mellow plans. I'm interested to know what you're doing. Let me know. 855-616-1620 is the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. And Amy Pewaukee, wow, wild Christmas time for her, recovering from surgery. Take it easy. Focus on healing. It's probably a good time. Like kind of everybody's kind of backing off. So good thoughts and good healing to Amy. I'm Sandy Maxx, and let's get you into some of the fun that you can have if you're going to go out and about and enjoy some experiences this Christmas time, or maybe you're still, trying to get those last-minute gifts. Milwaukee Ballet, The Nutcracker, Drosselmeyer's Imaginarium is happening through Friday, December 26th at the Marcus Performing Arts Center. This is Michael Pink putting his own artistic flair on the traditional and making it even more whimsical and visually rich. I think over 200 dancers on stage throughout the entire production. And this year, the music that you're hearing, which is glorious signature Tchaikovsky compositions, are going to be performed by a live orchestra, adding that warmth and that depth to the performance. But that's a big deal because they had to take a pause from having live music. So the live music is back for the Milwaukee Ballet's The Nutcracker, Drosselmeyer's Imaginarium at Eline Hall inside the Marcus Performing Arts Center. And there is still time to get in on one of our biggest holiday traditions in Milwaukee, a Christmas carol at the Milwaukee Rep. That is the cast singing along on stage at the Pabst Theater, and it is really a Christmas miracle this year. If you remember, in August, we had those terrible, damaging floods that happened just overnight and pretty much swept away everything that was inside the Milwaukee Rep's production facility that they had built specifically in Wauwatosa that had the entire set for A Christmas Carol. And from August to opening night, they collaborated with other theater companies in Canada and also here in the city. I'm aware of at least some speakers that were borrowed or donated to them so they could recreate the production that you're so familiar with. So wonderful to enjoy the redemptive story of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol as even Scrooge can turn over a new leaf. But it was really lovely. I hosted a cast party with the Cratchits here on What's on Tap. Reese Madigan plays Bob Cratchit, and LaCrissa Granberry plays Mrs. Cratchit. And Reese has been part of the Milwaukee Rep's A Christmas Carol for almost 10 years now. And I asked Reese Madigan, what touches him most about playing the character of Bob Cratchit?
The thing that I'm moved most by is just Bob's heart. I can somehow, if I just think about him, he pops right into my heart. He's someone who is without guile, without a negative thing to say about anybody. He's someone filled with faith who doesn't have much. And boy, does it feel good to play somebody that positive, not relentlessly positive, but a good force in the world.
And that's the hopeful story that you get with A Christmas Carol. He is Reese Madigan, who plays Bob Cratchit and has done a lot of other roles around the city. Keep an eye out for Reese. He's a versatile actor. Matt Daniels plays Ebenezer Scrooge again this year, and he's got this very physical performance that is very enjoyable. It's a long line of great performers who have embodied Ebenezer Scrooge at the Rep Theater. So inside the historic Pabst Theater, and you even get what we're not going to get naturally outside. You'll get a snowfall inside, but not the kind that makes you bitterly cold and not the kind that you have to shovel. So through Christmas Eve, the Milwaukee Rep's A Christmas Carol at the Pabst Theater, and the music that just lights us up. A lot of people have a fondness for A Charlie Brown Christmas and that Vince Guaraldi Trio music. You've got a chance tomorrow night. The Commercialists are playing 2 shows at Turner Hall to bring that music on stage and for all ages to enjoy. They're a great jazz duo based right here in Milwaukee. Anthony Deutsch plays piano and sings, and even last time I saw them, he was reciting some poetry here and there. Clay Schaub on bass and Patrick Morrow, great drummer. The trio is going to bring all of that Charlie Brown Christmas music to life. And it's a great space to see it because they usually play even smaller, intimate venues and sell out immediately. So there's still tickets available for The Commercialists tomorrow night, 2 shows at Turner Hall. And if you're in the Green Bay area, you might want to check out a 26th annual tradition of Frank's Christmas at the Meyer Theater through December 27th, which is Saturday night. It's long running. It's a humorous holiday tradition in that Green Bay, Fox Valley area. It's going to be filled with music and very Wisconsin storylines. And this is going to be in Whoville with some Grinch antics, but the Meyer Theater, very ornate and beautiful, so you get a chance to experience some architecture while you're at it. So if you want to see a Frank's Christmas, it is back at the Meyer Theater in Green Bay through Saturday. And you know what else is happening Saturday night? Something bombastic. It is going to be, yes, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, TSO, back in Milwaukee for their annual show Saturday, Fiserv Forum, and it has to be Fiserv Forum to be big enough for the columns of flame, the huge screens, oh my gosh, they've got over a dozen musicians and singers on stage that are all just great, telling these great stories of Christmas time, symphonic, but rockin' and absolutely dazzling laser light shows, very high energy holiday concert experience. And one of the nicest things is that $1 from every ticket sold benefits local charities in each of the cities that they tour, and Hunger Task Force is going to be the benefit for this Saturday's TSO show. You'll hear Christmas Eve Sarajevo, 1224. That's what this is. Wizards in Winter, a lot of great music. And you can catch up on the podcast. I had a chat with Al Petrelli of Trans-Siberian Orchestra, one of the founding members, and he's always full of good energy, and he loves coming back to Milwaukee. One of the things he loves is visiting the fans again, and they're bringing back the autograph signing line that they haven't had since 2019. But he also loves Usinger's sausages, which are just a couple of blocks away. So he usually goes and stocks up every time he's in Milwaukee. So Al Petrelli, good guy. You can catch up on the What's on Tap podcast. More suggestions for your holiday entertainment. Stay with me on What's on Tap.
I'm meeting with the SEC to register Penny Mustard's Spencer bedroom as a security.
What?
How do we build the Spencer bedroom?
Solid wood construction. Forever type bed brackets.
And drawer bottoms strong enough to stand on. How long will it last?
For generations.
Furniture that lasts for generations is worth
more money in the future.
Now that's security.
The Spencer bedroom, starting at just $173 a month, with no interest till December 2028 through January 4th at Penny Mustard. Showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago. PennyMustard.com.
Hey there, I'm Sandy Maxx at WTMJ, talking about the holidays, Christmas just a couple of days away, gathering together with loved ones. It is a time for celebration. It's also a time to connect and reconnect and see how our loved ones are doing, both physically and mentally. If you're noticing changes in your loved one, there is some place you can turn to get resources and educational programs to consider maybe transitioning into a different living situation. My friends at 3 Pillars Senior Living Communities in Dousman, they have a ton of resources and free educational programs to support families and individuals who may be ready to transition to the caring, top-rated environment that 3 Pillars offers. You can call 800-848-5306 or visit them on their website, 3pillars.org, for more info.
Change your grocery game plan to locally owned Century Foods, home of the best meat, freshest produce, and tastiest treats.
And free groceries.
Okay, just calm down. We'll get to that later.
Stay tuned in right here to score free groceries.
Stop, please.
Okay, I'm shutting up. My lip is zipped.
Let's get to this week's specials at Century Foods.
Now through Wednesday, save on 10 to 20 count selected varieties, hefty storage or freezer bags, 2 for $4. 8 to 13.1 ounce selected varieties, Old Dutch Crunch, Ripple, Potato, or Tortilla chips, 2 for $5.50. 24.5 ounce selected varieties, Welch's Sparkling Juice, $3.49. 12 to 36 count selected varieties, Rhodes Dinner or Cinnamon Rolls, $3.99.
And now time for the big reveal. Free groceries.
2 over the top.
Free from Century Foods.
Forget it. I'll handle the rest.
Enter to win $500 worth of free groceries on Century's Facebook or Instagram by December 31st.
Education changes everything. It opens doors, shapes futures, and builds the foundation for our children's success. At City Forward Collective, we're working to transform our city's schools and ensure every Milwaukee child receives the high-quality education they deserve. We've taken real steps forward, but our work is far from done. This giving season, we're asking you to join us. Together, we can secure a stronger future for our children and a stronger future for Milwaukee. To support our mission, visit cityforwardcollective.org/donate. That's cityforwardcollective.org/donate.
When we're out in your town, come say hi as we broadcast live from the Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin mobile studio.
Anytime you hear us when we're on the road, you can find us live from our brand new mobile studio.
Whether it be Summerfest, EAA, Opening Day, Air and Water Show, wherever we may be.
You can see us on the radio, live from the Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin mobile studio.
We are Wisconsin's radio station.
We are Wisconsin's radio station.
We are Wisconsin's radio station.
News Radio 620 WTMJ. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx.
And What's on Tap is sponsored by Visit Milwaukee, handcrafted, homegrown, world class. Discover more at visitmilwaukee.org. I have some more entertainment experiences to share with you if you're looking for options this week. While some performances are still continuing, but also looking for your holiday plans. What are you doing? Something fun, something you're looking forward to, or just maybe you're just looking forward to completely tapping out. Maybe you're looking forward to making Christmas cookies with the kids or with your aunts. Let me know. The Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line is 855-616-1620. And Michelle is packing. Oh, she's going on a trip. She's going to France for the holidays. That's a special experience. I'm a little envious, but that's great. Bon voyage. I can actually say that and mean it. And as we're talking about more holiday options, it's good for the whole family. We have a world premiere production here in Milwaukee. First Stage, their production of The Pigeon gets a big time holiday extravaganza. That is on stage through Sunday. And as you can imagine, it's playful and imaginative. The storyline, the unlimited squirrels deck the halls, and Elephant and Piggy come ready to celebrate. But will the pigeon join in the festivities or run all the way to the North Pole in search of the greatest gift ever? You can expect catchy tunes, some silly stories, some goofy gifts. It's going to be a lot of fun. A brand new musical party at First Stage. The Pigeon gets a big-time holiday extravaganza. And another fun, upbeat show is at Skylight Music Theater all the way through Sunday. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I got a chance to see this. If you're looking for big energy, big fun, but also really big emotion and another kind of redemption story, like we talk about Scrooge and A Christmas Carol. Joseph gets done wrong, but he comes out on top. It is very colorful because it's the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, but it is lots of great storytelling, beautiful vocals, lots of great fun choreography, and in the ensemble cast, because it's Joseph and his brothers, wow, is that ensemble great. Every time you look at one of the different actors, they are completely part of the story and reacting and doing their own, putting their own individual spin on each of the brother characters. And it's a different variety of different styles of singing. It really is a lot of fun and very joyful and great set design. It is at Skylight Music Theater through Sunday, the 28th. And at the end, it's a dance party. They actually have a mega mix of all the Joseph songs. It's a lot of fun. And hold on, the Pharaoh is dressed like Elvis Presley, complete with blue suede shoes. As you can tell, it made an impression on me. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat through Sunday at Skylight Music Theater. And, It's a Wonderful Life, a movie that is probably on screen streaming somewhere right now or marathoning on one of those cable channels. You can see A Wonderful Life at Fireside Dinner Theater in Fort Atkinson. That's on stage through Sunday the 28th. And if you haven't been to Fireside Dinner Theater yet, again, another thing I can highly recommend, especially as an experience, you get food with your entertainment, but it's a really unique restaurant experience. It's kind of supper club, kind of exotic tiki bar. It's a great experience. Plus, there are shops you can stroll through as well. But It's a Wonderful Life is the movie. A Wonderful Life is the live stage adaptation. Got the same themes of gratitude and community and what an impact one person can make in the world. Warm, nostalgic, good for all ages, and it's a theater in the round. So there's not a bad seat inside Fireside Dinner Theater. If that sounds like fun, then Sunday is the last day you can get in on that performance. A Wonderful Life, Fireside Dinner Theater at Fort Atkinson. And what are your Christmas plans? The Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line 855-616-1620. 855-616-1620. I'm not nosy. I'm just curious. People celebrate differently. And I still remember in college, one of my best gal pals, she used to aggravate her mother because she didn't want to have just like the regular turkey and ham at Christmas. She wanted to have Greek food. And she just used to always do this impersonation of her mother going, "We're not having Greek food for Christmas." So maybe you have Greek food. Maybe you have Chinese food. I don't know if you don't tell me. 855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line. And we will check out what's on the big screen at Christmas time with Word Balloon's John Suntress. But now we go to the WTMJ Breaking News Center. Here's Jessica Gatso.
Thanks, Sandy. A woman from Milwaukee is charged with stealing a daycare vehicle with children inside. 27-year-old Caitlin Labreezy faces 2 felonies of vehicle theft and abduction of a child. According to a criminal complaint, Labreezy stole the vehicle in front of a daycare on West Burleigh Street. The vehicle had 4 young children, ages 3 to 7, inside. No one was injured, and the children were safely returned home. Milwaukee police are evaluating if Labreezy is mentally competent to proceed. 6 horses are dead after a crash in Kenosha County. Investigators say the horses escaped from a fenced enclosure near the town of Bristol. A pickup truck crashed into the horses just after 4 a.m. this morning. The driver, a 67-year-old man from Illinois, was not injured. 5 horses died at the scene, and the 6th one was later had to be put down from its injuries. As some snowmobile trails begin to open across the Badger State, the Department of Natural Resources is encouraging everyone to ride safely. The 2 most common factors for snowmobile crashes are unsafe ice and driving under the influence. DNR officials say you should monitor ice conditions by consulting with local experts and be prepared with safety equipment if you run into weak ice. Snowmobile operators should also ride sober, as there were several alcohol-related deaths last winter. DNR also reminds that operating on closed snowmobile trails is illegal. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. Pretty clear on the roads at this point. No incidents and no major slowdowns. Taking a look at the WTMJ forecast. Tonight, a slight chance for a drizzle or flurries, a low of 32. Tuesday, partly cloudy skies and mild temperatures, a high of 42. Wednesday, partly cloudy and mild with a slight chance for showers late, a high of 40. Thursday, mostly cloudy and mild with a chance for rain towards the evening, a high of 47. Friday, another chance for showers, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high of 47. Right now in Madison, it's 35 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 33. In Waukesha, it's 36. And in Milwaukee, it's 37 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatso, Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 6:32.
Looking to earn your Wisconsin concealed carry license? Mission 94 Firearms Education Center has you covered. Choose from classroom-only sessions, live fire options, or women-only classes taught by female instructors, designed to build confidence and safety. Learn the right way with a team that puts education first. Find your perfect class today at mission94firearms.com. Click on the training tab or just Google Mission 94.
Hey everybody, it's WTMJ's Debbie Loziga for Access Legal. I see firsthand how hard Wisconsin workers push themselves. From the construction crews on the roads I monitor every day to the countless jobs that strain the body over time. For many, that wear and tear turns into real pain. My friends at Access Legal understand what you're going through and they want to help. Their team has recovered more than $35 million for Wisconsin workers and will fight for the benefits you're entitled to as well. Worn down by work? Contact Access Legal for a risk-free consultation. That's AXIS Legal.
A buck in today's world doesn't go far unless you're spending it at Griffin. Because for just $1 over cost, you can buy brand new tires from us. Buy one or a whole set. This is Jim Griffin. Any major brand. We'll put you in new tires for just $1 over our cost with free tire repair and lifetime rotation. That's right, $1 over cost, and we'll even show you the invoice to prove it. So what's the catch? There's really no catch. You don't have to buy a car or a truck from us. We'd like it if you did. But our only requirement is we put them on for you. Buy 1, 2, or a set of 4. The $1 deal at Griffin. Available at Griffin Chrysler Jeep South, 27th Street, and Griffin Ford Waukesha. The $1 deal at Griffin. Make your dollar go further. Griffin, the buck stops here, but the deals on tires don't. $1 over cost. That's Griffin.
Not combinable with other tire offers.
Hi, this is Michelle Voskel, CPA and team member at the Neal Group. So, the holidays are almost here. While Santa is checking his list, maybe you can check the IRS off of your list. Don't let the IRS be Scrooge this year and end up with a lump of coal in your stocking. The IRS seems to have a knack for knocking you down just when you are getting back up. Imagine having your bank account wiped out or your paycheck being short because the IRS is taking money out to pay your back taxes. Get your head out of the sand and plan to take care of your issues and control the situation instead of letting it control you. Nothing is going to change if you don't take action. We can help you get the IRS off your back to alleviate additional stress during the holiday season. The first meeting is free. Call now, 414-325-2040, or visit nealgroup.net. You earned it, we help you keep it. That's 414-325-2040 or nealgroup.net.
What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx is back on WTMJ.
Welcome back to What's on Tap. I am thrilled to help you figure out what you want to see at the cinemas, what's on the big screen, and to talk about the new releases from the Word Balloon podcast is my friend John Suntress. John, how are you?
Good to talk to you, Sandy. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. That song, because you and I are big 80s music fans, Alphaville's Forever Young, is one of the songs that is being used in a trailer for the new Timothée Chalamet movie. Marty Supreme.
Yeah. I also noticed on the trailer they have a remix of Everybody Wants to Rule the World as well.
Aw. Makes me happy that they're leaning into that. What do you know about Marty Supreme so far?
Well, it's interesting. I think this Christmas season is filled with actors that are proven, especially to a young audience. Chalamet clearly is a guy like that. Well, it's made by my favorite new studio. It's hard to have you can get cynical about the studios and what they do, and in fact, it'll factor into one of the other movies we're talking about later.
Yeah.
But I'm a big A24 fan because they really seem to have a great formula of making reasonably budgeted movies and finding the right scripts. They are much more interested in story and character than a lot of other studios that are interested in spectacle. But this is a ping pong movie, which may sound like what, but and it's a period piece, and it's about an American that goes international and becomes a ping pong player. Has a great cast. Gwyneth Paltrow is part of the cast. It does look good. It looks intriguing, and again, I think Chalamet connects with the current young audience. And I mean, as people get more and more comfortable with streaming, it is kids that are still going, or relatively speaking, when I say kids, young adults, teenagers. And this looks like a movie that even, despite having Alphaville and Tears for Fears for part of their soundtrack, I think it will attract this young audience. And it does. It looks good.
It's got Timothée Chalamet, who just blew everybody away as Bob Dylan last year. So to have another high-profile project like this already, and also Gwyneth Paltrow, who some people are over her goopness, but she's a good actress. Well, you know what it's like. So I think that's a lot to look forward to. I saw the idea pitched. You know how like Barbenheimer, that sort of thing. People try and capitalize on movies that are coming out at the same time. The director, Craig Brewer, of Song Sung Blue, wants Song Sung Supreme to like catch on, so people would see both of those movies.
That's funny.
What have you heard about Song Sung Blue so far, as a fellow who is based not in Milwaukee but just south of the border in Chicago?
Well, and I know your connection to the movie, and I think that's great that you had the opportunity to meet Hugh Jackman. First of all, I'm a karaoke guy, and I love the real story behind this.
I don't think I ever knew you were a karaoke guy, John. This is what's your go-to song?
Oh, I'm big on the Great American Songbook. I'm all about the Sinatra songs, and you know, a lot of top 40 from the 60s and 70s. Yeah, shame on you. You should next time you're in town, we'll go to Lincoln Karaoke, or I'll come up to you. And I'm sure you got the great places in Milwaukee to go to.
Oh, how funny! But so this.
Yeah, I mean,
but here's what's interesting, John. Is I don't mean to interrupt you, but that is exactly what supposedly appealed to Hugh Jackman when he saw the documentary Song Sung Blue from 2008-2009. Was this working class bar life clubs aspect of the storytelling of that environment?
Yeah, no, and I mean, I'm a Hugh Jackman fan. Everything he does. And we know that his roots began in Australia doing musical theater. And I think for American audiences, it was a pleasant surprise the times he has dipped into musical. But this is a great story. It's a very uplifting common man story, as is Marty Supreme in its own way. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for the best. But again, Sandy, we're getting comfortable. And we've been comfortable, unfortunately, since COVID. One of the comforts was streaming and sitting and watching movies at home, and a lot of these films I think will play just as well streaming as they do on the big screen. Now, again, I've seen a couple big movies on the screen. I've really been happy with them, and I missed going. But after a while, you get tired of some of the gimmicks, and as we go through some of these other movies, we'll talk about more of the gimmicky movies.
We have one more segment together, and I want to talk to you about snakes next. Snakes at Christmas. Oh, well, one big snake at Christmas time. Stay with us. He is John Centris of the Word Balloon podcast, and we'll help you figure out what you should go see on the big screen. Next on What's on Tap.
Hey, fellas, are you feeling off of your game? If you feel like something is holding you back, connect with the medical professionals at Game Day Men's Health. WTMJ's Greg Matzik here. Game Day Men's Health helps guys regain their youthful edge with hormone replacement, vitamin therapy, personalized weight loss plans, plus EPAT therapy, which I've used for injuries such as plantar fasciitis or tennis elbow. And it's all under the care of experienced medical professionals. A free consultation at their clinic in Brookfield, Shorewood, Germantown, or Delafield. Game Day Men's Health. Get back in the game.
This winter, treat yourself or someone you love to a getaway right here in Milwaukee. Milwaukee Hotel Month is coming with up to 25% off stays from January 14th through February 28th. From cozy boutique hideaways to modern downtown favorites, you'll find the perfect place for any kind of getaway. Enjoy world-class theater, inspiring museums, and award-winning dining, all paired with a warm, welcoming place to unwind after a full day of exploring the Brew City. Check in, chill out, and make winter feel a world away at visitmilwaukee.org/hotelmonth.
In 1964, we were making strides towards space travel.
Mary Poppins was the #1 movie in theaters.
And the Beatles were taking America by storm.
Which was long before I was born.
Facts. 1964 is also the year it all started for Richlands Tire and Service Centers. 60 years of continuous growth and more happy customers than you can shake a stick at.
Okay, the streamers are a bit overkill. It's just us in the studio.
All right. But it's important to know accomplishments like these aren't possible without a dedicated team. So hats off to them and our founder, my dad, Dick Mitchke, for understanding the importance of customer focus.
Facts. There's no 60 years of anything without you, the customer, which is why our focus will remain on you and only you for years to come.
Thank you from all of us here at Richlands Tire and Service Centers.
Richlands Tire and Service, such a refreshing change. Richlands.
When you give to St. Vincent de Paul Society of Milwaukee, you give hope to our neighbors in need. This Christmas season and throughout the year, we support anyone who needs a meal or help stocking their pantry. Your financial gift helps eliminate hunger and stop food insecurity. Please give much needed support to our Milwaukee neighbors. Learn more at svdpmilw.org.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
You've spent a lifetime taking care of others. Now it's your turn to enjoy life your way. At Capri Communities, they offer vibrant senior living where neighbors become friends, and each day brings something to smile about.
Well, it's breakfast with the boys, and then bingo is at 3 in the afternoon. I lost that super lady I lived with for 60 years, but have found a home and doing well. The accommodations, the facilities, it's been a pleasure.
Find your perfect new home at capricommunities.com.
Welcome back to What's on Tap on WTMJ.
he? SpongeBob SquarePants! Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob on the big screen. I am joined on What's on Tap by John Suntress. He is the creator and host of Word Balloon, the pop culture interview podcast. And John, I had to at least touch on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie with you because you have such a depth of knowledge of graphic novels, but also of science fiction and Star Wars. And you know who's one of the voices in the new SpongeBob SquarePants film?
Oh, you've got one on me, please.
Mark Hamill is the Flying Dutchman.
Well, that's not surprising because Mark has been a wonderful animation actor even before his Star Wars years. He was on a great early Hanna-Barbera cartoon called Genie that was kind of a take on I Dream of Genie, and he was the Major Nelson, although it was a teenager Corey. And, and of course he was the Joker in the animated Batman television show and movies and video games. So it does surprise me. He's an amazing mimic. I mean, I'm sure you've heard him do Harrison Ford, like to the T.
Which is great company to be in. And I got to meet Tom Kenny by accident, the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, I was on a layover earlier this year and at the Springfield, Missouri airport, and I recognized him visually because I was such a fan of Mr. Show with Bob and David on HBO in the 90s. And he looked at me and he was like, he was very warm and recognizing because he thought I was an old friend of his named Muffy. You can't make this up, you know. So yeah, so I've become an even bigger SpongeBob SquarePants fan after getting to meet Tom Kenny. So I hope the movie is a big success. Now, how do you think the movie about the huge snake is going to do? The return of Anaconda.
Well, Anaconda, like some great genres, has reached the parody level of acceptance. And people might be going, oh, why Anaconda? Well, they're going to make fun of it, and that's great. And Jack Black having the hot hand coming off of Minecraft and another actor that really connects with young people, the right guy. Of course, you remember his Jumanji movies, which also were both an extension of the franchise, but a more tongue-in-cheek version of Jumanji. So I think this is really up his alley. But real fast about SpongeBob, I do want to admit that it's a wonderful show because there are jokes for the adults, jokes for the kids, very smart writing, very great acting, and also 3D. So I think that's going to be really interesting.
Which would you rather see in 3D, SpongeBob SquarePants or Anaconda?
SpongeBob, frankly, honestly. Because, again, I mean, watch anyone who's like, I don't know if I want to take my kids or the grandkids to see it. Watch the trailer because there's some great adult jokes that are really funny that will get past the kids, but you will get them right away.
A brick falls out of his
again, very clever.
Very
clever.
A brick falls out of his pants, and that made me laugh. Exactly. Another thing that another thing that Anaconda has going for it, I think, are two things. One is a personal thing for me. I adore Steve Zahn, and I will see anything that Steve Zahn is a part of. But I think Paul Rudd is that everyman appeal for all ages and all genders. So I think by having Paul Rudd in there might get some people to Anaconda that might not have gone thinking it's going to be like a horror film or a thriller like it was in 1997, or that it's going to be playful. It looks like that kind of popcorn playful movie that a lot of people could use around this time of year.
I agree, and I still like Paul Rudd, although he is kind of heavy in the hype machine right now, where it seems like every 3 months there's a new Paul Rudd movie. So I can't appreciate something like, again? But again, I still love him. I mean, because he's in the Ghostbusters movies, and but I think both he and Zahn and Black, all three of them, it's going to be a fun movie. And also, again, I want to hold back on one person. If you see the trailer, you'll be happy with another person that's in Anaconda.
Who is it?
Oh, all right, fine. Ice Cube is in it as well.
Well, he was in the original, wasn't he?
Exactly.
There
that's
you go.
The thing. I mean, so there. I mean, the premise is that they loved the original Anaconda as a kid. They want to go out to the jungle and make a new movie, and suddenly terror ensues. But tongue-in-cheek terror. It's more Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein than a real, thriller. At least that's what the trailer looks like.
That is playful. I only have about 30 seconds left, so I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I want to ask you, Avatar, Fire and Ash, from your perspective, worth going to see?
Well, Sandy, that franchise continues to perform quite well. $2.5 billion for the sequel. I am shocked that they are propping it up with Avengers Doomsday trailers, which tells me the studio might be a little concerned. But also, again, we're all used to seeing movies in streaming rather than the big screen, even 3D. I don't know. I got to be honest. I'm kind of cold to the Avatar franchise, but clearly there's still an audience for it, and it did have a very nice opening weekend.
People want to see Pandora. What is the best way, John, to keep up with the Word Balloon podcast and hear more of your insights?
Thanks, Sandy. It's wordballoon.com. I'm on every podcast platform, Apple or wherever you get your podcasts. Just look up Word Balloon, and you will find my interviews there. And I always have a great time talking about the people that create the things we love.
We'll circle back, and I'll get your review of Song Sung Blue.
You got it.
Thank you so much, John Suntress from the Word Balloon Pop Culture Interview Podcast. And next, it's the song you need to hear, an up-tempo original tune about Santa Claus taking public transportation. Milwaukee native, Marquette alumnus, and Tony Award-winning actor Anthony Crivello wrote and sang on the song you need to hear. Turn it up next on What's on Tap.
AccuNet Mortgage is an equal housing lender. NMLS ID 255368.
There are some things in this world that are both free and priceless at the same time, like your grandma's Christmas cookies or a spectacular sunset. When it comes to home buying, AccuNet's rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval is both free, even though it's more work on our part than a slapdash bank pre-approval. And when it comes to making sure your home buying journey doesn't include any chest-clutching surprises and avoidable mistakes, it's also priceless. Sellers and listing agents recognize AccuNet's rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval as the gold standard of our industry. Not just because of our $2,000 guarantee, but because they know we've done our homework and that you're the real deal, especially if you need a bridge loan to buy that next home. You'll also like that our closing costs are typically $1,000 to $3,000 lower than banks and the mortgage folks with the Rocket for exactly the same rate. Get started with your free, yet priceless, rock-solid, guaranteed pre-approval today by clicking on the blue button at accunet.com.
America stands at the ready to build faster, achieve more. The future won't wait. And TC Energy is moving forward confidently. The Wisconsin Reliability Project is unlocking billions in economic growth by connecting Wisconsin with reliable North American natural gas, helping the entire state go further. TC Energy, energy connected. Learn how we're strengthening America from the inside out at tcenergy.com.
Welcome back to Ask Hasselus.
What's the secret to your success?
Clean living, hard work, and no employees.
No employees?
At Hasselus, give our mattresses a try with no pushy sales guy.
Nobody breathing down my neck?
Plus, way low prices, free next day delivery, and through Monday, get a free box spring or $300 off an adjustable base with the purchase of any queen or king size Beautyrest or Sealy Posturepedic mattress.
You could say Hasselus is an overnight success.
Hasselus.com.
What's up, brochachos? Ready for an epic Stranger Things watch party?
Grab a tasty slice of Stranger Things Surfer Boy pizza. It's the tubular frozen pizza that tastes like it came straight from Hawkins to your oven.
Whoa, this pie? Totally righteous.
With 4 bodacious flavors, you're sure to find one that totally rocks. Plus, you can collect the wicked limited edition sticker that comes in each box.
Now that my taste buds are upside down, let's get this watch party started.
Stranger Things Surfer Boy pizza. Grab your gang and fuel up for one last adventure.
The only place to get this.
But at the end of the day, I personally have not had the conversation with the Bucks. I'm still locked in on my teammates.
With some of this.
The Bucks are never going to proactively trade Giannis. He is the greatest player in franchise history. You get tourism dollars from people that want to come to Milwaukee, stay in the city, so they can see Giannis.
Get it all on Bucks Talk, your all-encompassing Milwaukee Bucks postgame show. Only heard here on the home of the Bucks, WTMJ. You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ. And now, feast your ears. This is the song you need to hear.
Most blokes are going to be playing at 10. These go to 11.
It's an up-tempo original tune about Santa Claus taking public transportation. Milwaukee native, Marquette alumnus, Tony Award-winning actor Anthony Crivello wrote and sang on the song you need to hear. You may have seen him performing in Milwaukee in the one-man show McGuire, all about the Marquette basketball coach in one of the Milwaukee productions at the Rep and at Next Act Theater. Maybe you've seen him on screen in the 2025 movie Made in Wisconsin, The Amro Heist. Amro Heist is streaming now. During his run of Kiss of the Spider-Woman on Broadway, the show he won the Tony Award for Best Featured Actor in a Musical in 1993. Tony was full of creativity and wrote and recorded This holiday song, it's tough to find. There is a double CD called Cabaret Noel, A Broadway Cares Christmas. That's where you will find this song. You can hear it right now. Anthony Crivello, Santa Took the Subway is the song you need to hear on What's on Tap.
Santa's sled broke down on 98th and 3rd. Donald Blitzen and Rudolph blew a hoof when he jumped the curb. He tried to hail a taxi, but they thought it was a nut from the burbs. The sorry situation got the jolly fat red man perturbed. He ran cross town to a payphone in a panic he called Grand Direct. Requested a red and green limo with Holly and a cassette deck. The operator on the line called him a holiday pain in the neck. Well, the only thing to do is take the subway on his gift-giving trek. Santa took the A train. Santa took the A train. Santa took the B train. Santa took the B train. Santa took the E train. Santa took the E train. Santa took the D train. Santa took the D train. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. Let's rock! Santa took the A train. Santa took the A train. Santa took the B train. Santa took the B train. Santa took the E train. Santa took the E train. Santa took the D train. Santa took the E train. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. He made all the stops from the Bronx down to Battery Park. Amazing what Mr. Claus and those reindeer can do in his dark. Well, by the light of day, all the gifts were delivered by hand. You gotta hand it to that sucker, he's a holiday gift-giving man. Oh, Santa took the A train. Santa took the A train. Santa took the B train. Santa took the B train. Santa took the E train. Santa took the E train. Santa took the D train. Santa took the D train. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. Well, Santa took the A train. Santa took the A train. Santa took the B train. Santa took the B train. Well, Santa took the E train. Santa took the E train. Santa took the D train. Santa took the D train. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and the boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Santa took the A train. Santa took the B train. Santa took the E train. Oh.
This holiday season, the Salvation Army needs your help. Bell ringers are working hard, and our service depends on generous donations like yours. Every dollar donated helps us provide meals, shelter, and emergency support to families in crisis, not just at Christmas, but all year long. From immediate need to long-term care, your donation can create lasting change in our communities. Join us in making a difference. Volunteer as a bell ringer or donate today. Visit salvationarmywi.org to learn how you can help.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee from the Annex Wealth Management Studios. This is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station.
Change your grocery game plan to locally owned Century Foods, home of the best meat, freshest produce, and tastiest treats.
And free groceries.
Okay, just calm down. We'll get to that later.
Stay tuned in right here to score free groceries.
Stop, please.
Okay, I'm shutting up. My lip is zipped.
Let's get to this week's specials at Century Foods.
Now through Wednesday, save on 10 to 20 count selected varieties, hefty storage or freezer bags, 2 for $4. 8 to 13.1 ounce selected varieties, Old Dutch Crunch, Ripple, Potato, or Tortilla chips, 2 for $5.50. 24.5 ounce selected varieties, Welch's Sparkling Juice, $3.49. 12 to 36 count selected varieties, Rhodes Dinner or Cinnamon Rolls, $3.99.
And now, time for the big reveal. Free groceries.
Too over the top. Forget it. I'll handle the rest. Enter to win $500 worth of free groceries on Century's Facebook or Instagram by December 31st.
You've seen us around town, volunteering, supporting events, and showing up where it matters. At Waterstone Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. The money you deposit stays local, helping small businesses, creating jobs, and supporting home ownership. It's banking from the community for the community. Visit your local branch or WSBOnline.com to see how we're building a stronger southeastern Wisconsin, one neighbor at a time. Waterstone Bank, member FDIC.
If you're looking to plan your next global experience, let Fox World Travel's vacation experts handcraft your next journey to Europe. In partnership with Globus, Insight Vacations, and Avalon Waterways, we've created outstanding itineraries with exclusive experiences to Iceland, Croatia, Spain, Portugal, and more. Or we can fully customize a journey based on your interests. Visit foxworldtravel.com or call 866-GO-FOX-GO. Join us and make memories to last a lifetime.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Not only does Progressive let you bundle your insurance, they also give you round-the-clock protection. Quote today at Progressive.com.
Find furniture for life from Ken Michaels Furniture in Brookfield, Greenfield, or downtown Milwaukee.
Your trusted and relevant source for news, sports, traffic, and weather. We are Wisconsin's radio station. News Radio 620, WTMJ, Milwaukee.
At 7 o'clock, it's 37 degrees. Tonight, a slight chance for a drizzle or some flurries. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 32. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Jessica Gatso. Growing backlash after the Department of Justice missed the legal deadline to release all of its Jeffrey Epstein files. ABC's Jay O'Brien.
In a statement, more than a dozen Epstein survivors, including Danny Bensky, writing, "We are told there are hundreds of thousands of pages of documents still unreleased. These are clear-cut violations of an unambiguous law."
We have pages and pages of grand jury testimony that are completely black, and then there have been survivor names that have been released. And so it just feels absolutely intentionally careless.
Among the thousands of records already released, photos of former President Bill Clinton and Epstein. No Epstein survivor has ever accused Clinton of wrongdoing.
Members of Congress from both sides of the aisle are now threatening legal action. A possible breakthrough in peace talks between Russia and Ukraine. News Nation's Connell McShane.
President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, striking what appears to be a more optimistic tone today following peace talks between a Ukrainian delegation and U.S. officials that took place over the weekend in Miami. So Zelensky declaring we are very close to a real outcome, announcing that there is a plan in place for security guarantees between Ukraine, its European allies, and the United States, along with a separate bilateral agreement that must get congressional sign-off.
President Trump says he believes both sides are close to a deal. There's been no comment from Russia. An officer from Middleton faces federal child sex charges. 26-year-old Miles Shoemaker from Sun Prairie allegedly coerced or enticed a child for unlawful sexual activity in early November. He was working as a patrol officer in Middleton at the time. Shoemaker was indicted on December 16th. He faces up to life in prison if convicted on all charges. Many retailers are hoping for a strong finish to the holiday shopping season. Annex Wealth Management CEO Dave Spano tells WTMJ's Point Taken.
We see all of this data that says the consumers are feeling gloomy, but that is not what's happening. People are spending. You know, we had some retail sales numbers. October was good. November was good. December was better. And so a lot of those things are shaping up to be a good holiday season.
Spano says a majority of the holiday sales come from online shopping. If your commute includes I-94, expect fewer options and familiar detours as long-term ramp closures near Mitchell Boulevard are now locked in.
DOT crews have shifted traffic to the outside shoulders to make room for storm sewer and bridge work. Even during the holiday construction pause, 2 lanes remain open in each direction.
During these work restrictions, we are going to be down to 2 lanes. Those will be maintained at all times in each direction. And then all long-term ramp closures, those will be in effect as well.
Drivers should also plan for the full closure of Hawley Road starting January 5th. Debbie Lazaga, WTMJ News.
Marcus Theaters celebrates its 90th anniversary this year, and the Milwaukee-based company expects another strong decade ahead. CEO Greg Marcus tells WTMJ Conversations the streaming age is not the end of the movie business.
There is an impact on the margins, and our last customers are our most profitable because, you got to plow the parking lot whether you have 1 or 100 people, so better to have 100. They are all different flavors, whether it became VHS, that was the end of the movie business, but it wasn't. DVDs, that was the end of the movie business, but it wasn't. Now, DVDs killed VHS. Streaming killed DVDs, but these are all methods of delivery into your home.
Marcus Theaters is now the 4th largest movie theater chain in the country. Sports traffic and weather are next. Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time is 7:04.
Day after day, year after year, the heavy lifting, the repetitive motion, and now your body feels it. Your back, your knees, your quality of life.
At Access Legal, we stand up for people worn down by work.
Workers' comp is our sole focus, and our team has recovered more than $35 million for Wisconsin workers. From sudden accidents to pain that builds over years of hard work, we're dedicated to fighting for the benefits you're entitled to. If you've been worn down by work, contact Access Legal for a risk-free consultation.
Search AXIS Legal today.
Hi, WTMJ's Sandy Maxx here to tell you about incredible career opportunities with my friends at 3 Pillars Senior Living Communities in Dousman. 3 Pillars is ranked best in continuing care, assisted and independent living, and it's a certified great place to work. They're hiring caregivers within their assisted living and memory care communities. Full and part-time day or evening shifts starting at $20 per hour, and you could get more based on experience and shifts. The best part, you'll make a difference in the lives of others every day. Go to 3pillars.org and click on the Careers tab to learn more.
Hi, this is Michelle Voskel, CPA and team member at the Neal Group. It's hard to believe the holidays are almost here. We want to say thank you to our clients we helped in 2025. You are why we love what we do. Our why is simple: to make a real difference for people who feel stuck, frustrated, or ignored, and give them the tools they need to succeed. We helped Cheryl clean up 2 years of QuickBooks so her business could see a path to a bright future when she now had good financial information in her hands. We helped Nate fix a tax mess with the IRS created by one of those national firms and saved him $103,000 in penalties plus another $152,000 in taxes because we know the tax law. Imagine the stress lifted off your shoulders after you talk with us. You earned it. We help you keep it. Call us now at 414-325-2040 to arrange a meeting to see if we can help you. Don't wait. Call now. That's 414-325-2040 or visit nealgroup.net.
Time for a WTMJ sports update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The Bucks have dropped 5 of their last 6 games, all without Giannis. They visit the Indiana Pacers Tuesday night. Milwaukee is now 11-18 on the season. And it could be a battle of the backups Saturday night at Lambeau when the Packers host the Baltimore Ravens. Jordan Love remains in concussion protocol, meaning Malik Willis could see increased reps at practice this week if he's healthy enough to take the field. Willis is dealing with a shoulder injury. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. All clear on the roads at this point. No major incidents and no major slowdowns. And time for the WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight, a slight chance for some drizzle or flurries. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 32. Tuesday, partly cloudy and mild temperatures, a high of 42. Wednesday, partly cloudy and mild with a slight chance for showers late, a high of 40. Thursday, mostly cloudy and warmer still with a chance for rain towards the evening, a high of 47. On Friday, another chance for showers, a high of 47. Right now in Madison, it's 35 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 34. In Waukesha, it's 36. And in Milwaukee, it's 37 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatso, Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 7:07.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee, a deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Maxx.
You picked a great time to join me because hour 2 of What's on Tap is getting you ready for this holiday week. Just a couple of days away when we're getting into the actual holiday. How we give, how we celebrate, how we have fun. Just a few minutes, you will meet Lindsay Leinenkugel from Flowers for Dreams. And Lindsay will join me here in the WTMJ studio to inspire you with unique and beautiful gift ideas and dive into deals happening right now with Visit Milwaukee's Buy Local Bonus campaign and why shopping local this Christmas isn't just a nice idea. It really is a powerful one. Lindsay and I are going to talk about thoughtful gift ideas that don't feel generic and really how supporting local businesses keeps money right here in our community. So if you're thinking, man, I want to give something meaningful, I don't know where to start, this conversation is for you. Just a few minutes away. And just after the 7:30 newscast, you're going to meet a man making holiday music that will make you laugh and likely blush and get out your air guitar all at the same time. Jay Gravel from the band Big Jim and the Danglers. He's going to join me live to talk about how he has created holiday music, where that inspiration comes from, and why humor belongs in Christmas music, or at least the kind that he makes. And you will hear proof of his entertaining style with his song called Santa Needs a Beer. Because let's be honest, after everything this season throws at us, maybe Santa might be onto something. So stick with me and text in your Christmas plans. Be part of the conversation. I really do want to hear from you. Use the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line and tell me, what are your Christmas plans? 855-616-1620. Tell me, are you scrambling around in a good way, getting ready to host a whole house full of people? Are you traveling to see family? Working through the holidays? Some people are doing that maybe by choice. Keeping things quiet and simple, all that counts. Interested to know a window to your world? Text me, 855-616-1620. I'll be checking your messages throughout the hour, sharing them along the way. And thanks to Peggy, who texted in. Last time I saw Peggy was at one of our Kids to Kids Toy Drive Trivia Showdown nights, the one in Oak Creek at DeCarlo. Thanks very much for coming out, Peggy. And this is what Peggy has planned Christmas Eve at home. Food, drink, gifts, and merriment with our friends and kids. Christmas Day is quiet until we go to the King and I restaurant for Thai dinner with the family. That is their tradition. Merry Christmas, Sandy. Well, thank you, Peggy. Merry Christmas to you as well. How do your plans compare? 855-616-1620 is the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. Share your fun plans and ideas with all of us here at WTMJ, and deals and delightful gift-giving ideas that will have you doing a good deed in our community in multiple ways. Get the details on Flowers for Dreams next on What's on Tap.
We know what you're thinking, and all we can tell you is to drive careful.
Yep, Wisconsin roads are no joke this time of year, especially when you're driving on old, worn-out tires.
Schedule yourself a tire appointment with Richlands. We carry all sorts of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, Continental, and General, to name a few.
And every tire we install automatically comes with free tire mounting, free lifetime tire rotation, free flat tire repairs, and free alignment inspections.
Not to mention free wheel corrosion cleaning, lifetime warranty spin balance, and prorated tire protection.
Let's just say if you're driving around town, especially this time of year on old, worn-out tires, you're due for tire service.
Courtney's right. And remember, be safe, buckle up, and hey, always make sure you have good tread on your tires, because cold, wet, icy roads are no joke. I'm Brett Matchke with Richlands, and you're due for service.
Richlands Tire and Service, such a refreshing change. Richlands.
Are you worried about running out of money in retirement? Wondering about how to pay less taxes? Join me, Tony Drake, for the Retirement Ready Show, live every Saturday at noon and Sunday at 7 a.m. on WTMJ 620 or 103.3 FM. We'll talk about smart strategies to help you retire with confidence. Don't miss it.
Drake & Associates LLC is an independent investment advisory firm that offers a variety of different investment vehicles. This commercial is provided for informational purposes only and should not be construed as individual investment advice. Drake & Associates LLC does not provide legal or tax advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance.
Your way inside the huddle.
Hit one, hit two.
Without putting on any pads.
Hi.
It's Green and Gold Insiders on Wisconsin's Afternoon News.
Matt LaFleur has been one of the great regular season coaches in the history of the NFL, if you just look at numbers. Your legacy is built on postseason football.
Every day of the regular season at 4:15. It's Green and Gold Insiders all season long, right here on WTMJ. You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ.
You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me
Well, that's a problem if you're not bringing somebody flowers, especially at the holidays. I think it's a great host gift. It's just a great way to decorate your home. And got the right person in the WTMJ studio to talk about gift ideas, flowers, but really how you can make an impact with local businesses over the next few days here as we lead up to Christmas time. I am very happy to be joined live in the studio, Lindsay Leinenkugel. And beer lovers, yes, if that name sounds familiar, that Leinenkugel family, right?
That's right,
But today, really, your role with a business that's making an impact here in Milwaukee. You're part of the team at Flowers for Dreams. That's right. Where is Flowers for Dreams?
So Flowers for Dreams in Milwaukee is in Walker's Point, right by Purple Door Ice Cream, actually. So
I know where that is.
Yeah, in the summer, it's kind of a good place to be because you can just pop by, get some flowers, and then go get some ice cream. But,
yeah, right there on 2nd Street.
Exactly.
2nd in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, that's exactly
I know
it.
where that is.
Yeah.
What is special about Flowers for Dreams?
So Flowers for Dreams is a full-service florist. So we do weddings, events, daily deliveries. Special time right now, we actually do holiday decor. So a little late on the game on that one, but we do it. So for next year, keep it in mind. But what makes us
what does that entail when you do holiday decor? Like go in and just transform a room and put the boughs on the...
Transformation, yes. We do like the big, amazing trees that you see throughout the city. Specifically, we've done some really cool ones at 777. The Baird Center this year has a really big 14-foot Christmas tree. It's gigantic.
Oh, my goodness.
They really fit in our studio, but it did, and it looks great in their studio. So.
And what's it decorated like? Lots of lights, lots of flowers
Tons
on
of
the
lights,
tree? What's it?
Tons of lights. Actually, no flowers, no. But a ton of Christmas ornaments and just like extra like winter vibes. It's just like the prettiest tree. Our designers are geniuses. I say it all the time, probably too much, but they're artists in and of themselves. They're so good at what they do.
100%. That's why when you and I were going to talk, I was like, tell me about being a florist. You're like, I'm on the team.
Can't.
I don't create that. But what's something that has truly blown your mind that you've seen the designers create that you thought there's no way I would have ever thought to put a ribbon on that?
Well, honestly, I'll say this. I was always the kind of person that was like, okay, if I ever get married, who cares about flowers, right? But like, I've seen these designers design things for weddings where I'm like, okay, I cannot not have that at a wedding if I have a wedding. Like,
because it's so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, it takes your breath away, and it makes or breaks what that wedding looks like.
I would say it creates the environment.
It really does, and for your guests, for everybody, it's like the most beautiful things. And these truly, they're artists. Like they take so much time and effort and energy and brain space and everything, and they just create like beautiful masterpieces. And I'm always in awe of
so
what they can do.
Flowers for Dreams is what can you dream up, what your creative team can do. But
that's one part of it.
I was just going to say, tell us the other part of Flowers for Dreams.
Yeah, so the other part of it is that we donate 25% of our profits to amazing local Milwaukee charities. So we actually started in Chicago, came up here. We are also in Detroit. So now we're donating to causes in 3 different cities and around the Midwest. We've done some also local charity giving throughout the Midwest. So that's the impact part of it. I'm more than proud of that part of the company. It's just such a special way to give back. When you purchase flowers from us, you know that part of that is going to a really good cause. So,
what are some of the local organizations that you partner with?
Throughout the years, there's been so many. I've been at the company since 2017. So Pearls for Teen Girls is one that stands out for me in Milwaukee. Let's see, Courage MKE is one that stands out for me. There's so many. You can actually go on our website and find all of them that we've supported throughout the years. But it's something that I'm very, very proud of to work for a company like this.
Truly, where you make a community impact. Because we'll talk more in just a couple of minutes about buying local.
Yeah,
and we always hear that in Shop Small Business Saturday, and we know that it's important. But we don't always really know exactly why, just other than the pride point of, look.
Yeah,
look, exactly. I went into a small store and I spent some money.
That's right.
That is something you can feel good about. But to know that Flowers for Dreams takes it to that next level, that what you're investing in, you're investing in something beautiful to make somebody else's home or day magical, but you're also making it possible for teen girls to do something, for other people who are in need.
Yeah.
you're enabling and empowering
Yeah,
them.
that's right. I mean, shopping local, you should always feel really proud about that, especially in today's economy. But it does add another element, knowing that when you're shopping local at Flowers for Dreams, you're also supporting your local community.
She is Lindsay Leinenkugel. We're going to talk about a great deal that you can get in on through Christmas Eve. So if you're in a scramble, you're like, I can't get there tonight, maybe tomorrow, but Christmas Eve is my day to shop. You're in luck because there's something good that is going on that you can get a bonus while you're buying local. So stay with us. She is Lindsay Leinenkugel from Flowers for Dreams. I am Sandy Maxx. Stay with us on What's on Tap.
Furnace on the fritz? Hopefully it doesn't happen. But if it does, call Quality for 24/7 fast emergency service. Because we have a huge service crew dedicated to servicing equipment first and replacing equipment only when necessary. We know older equipment, along with the newest in heating technology, and we won't be there to sell you something you don't need because we don't know how to work on it.
Call Quality for the signature service you deserve.
Call Quality. Heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric. When your pipes burst, water heater's leaking, drains backing up, or whatever your plumbing problem is, the reliable plumbers at Quality are on hand 24/7 to fix your plumbing problem with fully stocked vehicles and lightning fast response times. This is Anthony Zanevsky. Call Quality first and get the signature service you deserve to fix your plumbing problem ASAP.
Call Quality for the signature service you deserve.
Call Quality. Heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric.
A buck in today's world doesn't go far unless you're spending it at Griffin. Because for just $1 over cost, you can buy brand new tires from us. Buy one or a whole set. This is Jim Griffin. Any major brand. We'll put you in new tires for just $1 over our cost with free tire repair and lifetime rotation. That's right, $1 over cost, and we'll even show you the invoice to prove it. So what's the catch? There's really no catch. You don't have to buy a car or a truck from us. We'd like it if you did, but our only requirement is we put them on for you. Buy one, two, or a set of four. The $1 deal at Griffin. Available at Griffin Chrysler Jeep South, 27th Street, and Griffin Ford Waukesha. The $1 deal at Griffin. Make your dollar go further. Griffin, the buck stops here, but the deals on tires don't. $1 over cost. That's Griffin.
Not combinable with other tire offers.
When you give to St. Vincent de Paul Society of Milwaukee, you give hope to our neighbors in need. This Christmas season and throughout the year, we support anyone who needs a meal or help stocking their pantry. Your financial gift helps eliminate hunger and stop food insecurity. Please give much needed support to our Milwaukee neighbors. Learn more at svdpmilw.org.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
Get the help you need Saturday morning with How To Radio. At 7, it's the WTMJ Fix It Show with David Nason, featuring this week's guest, Big Fish Contracting. At 9, plan your dream vacation with the Fox World Travel Show. And at 10, get financial guidance during Money Talk. Contact Annex Wealth Management for an unbiased review of your investments at annexwealth.com. How To Radio, Saturday mornings on WTMJ. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx.
Welcome back to What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. Handcrafted, homegrown, world class. Discover more at visitmilwaukee.org. Visit Milwaukee's helping us out just before Christmas time, stretching our dollar. If you haven't heard about it, it is the Visit Milwaukee Buy Local Bonus campaign that several small businesses, local businesses are participating in. Visit Milwaukee saw all the ripple on social media and in touch with their members, hearing that even though it's the strong retail Christmas shopping, Hanukkah shopping season, a lot of people are having a tough time and struggling. So because Visit Milwaukee works, they have a foundation that they work with, Christian Yelich's Home Plate Foundation. They wound up buying $25,000 worth of gift cards and spreading them out at a long list of participating businesses. And it's a pretty good deal. And in the studio with me is Lindsay Leinenkugel from Flowers for Dreams, which is one of the businesses participating in this Buy Local bonus campaign. Tell everybody how it works.
Okay, I will say it's not just it doesn't just benefit the businesses. The best part is that it benefits the buyers and the consumers and the customers and the community that purchases these. So this is what happens. You come into Flowers for Dreams, you can purchase a $25 gift card straight from us, and then we're going to give you a $25 gift card on top of that. So you spend $25, you get $50, basically, for Flowers for Dreams. And for us, you can make that go toward bouquets, plants. We have workshops, pretty much anything. We have gift sets that you can buy, or just like hold on to the gift card and you have 2 different ones. So give them away, put them in stockings, anything like that. Like it's the best idea. And Visit Milwaukee truly is a really wonderful organization for putting something like this together.
And it's been very successful so far. One of our teammates here at Good Karma Brands, Adam Roberts, who you hear on the newscast, he was talking about how he was shopping on Saturday and several of the businesses he went to, he either watched them sell the last gift card, and so it is working to get people into stores for the first time, into stores for first time in a long time. I can tell you that a couple of the participating businesses are, some of my favorite spots. But before I get to some of my favorite spots that you can get in on this Visit Milwaukee Buy Local bonus campaign and get your $25 and do a good deed, because remember, at Flowers for Dreams, you're already supporting a business that makes sure that, 25% of your profits?
Yeah. There's a lot of 25.
Go to, but goes to local non-for-profits and making a true, tangible, positive difference in our community by shopping at a local business who believes you can't be in business if you don't give back. Exactly. So I will toot your horn for you on that one. You mentioned workshops.
Yeah.
I think one of the best things you can give as a gift is an experience. What are some of the workshops that happen at Flowers?
They're honestly so fun. So we've already passed the wreath workshops, but that's one of our most popular. But keep an eye out for Valentine's Day. It is coming up, men. I hope you're listening. We usually do some sort of workshop for that. Mother's Day, we usually do some sort of workshop for that. In the summer months, we do our open studio, which you can come in on a Saturday and just we'll have flowers laid out. It's pretty much like a design yourself and like a DIY sort of situation where we have an instructor there just to help.
Yeah.
And you get to take home flowers and they're going to a good cause.
And it's going to smell good. It's going to be a very sensual experience.
That's right.
And I want to interview in 2026. I want to talk with one of your floral designers because you're talking about them being artists and the creativity and just that, what a skill set and what an eye for that is, and knowing what works well together and what floral arrangements bring out the different emotions. I'm fascinated by that. I'm excited by that. Yeah. So again, remind people where Flowers for Dreams is.
Right in Walker's Point on Pittsburgh Avenue. Can't miss us. We have a giant sign right out front.
Across from Purple Door.
Yeah.
Other businesses that do not have, they still have the gift cards. And this program goes through Christmas Eve, so don't delay if you want to get your free $25 Buy Local bonus card from Visit Milwaukee. Best place at Historic Pap's Gift Shop.
That's crazy.
Great place.
Yeah.
I was just there for Krampusnacht.
Oh, that's awesome.
Elder and Rhyme, a good Scandinavian restaurant. Flowers for Dreams, you still have some left, according to my update. Yep. The Friendship Circle of Wisconsin, Beer Lovers, Pilot Project Brewing is still on this. Wizard Works Brewing, where if you haven't been there yet, in 3rd Ward, owned by a husband and wife, and all of their beers have something magical in their title.
Gosh, that's amazing.
They're very fun. And plus, when you go, I'm guessing that Ivanovich will do some magic for you.
Oh.
So there's my tip for that.
Into it.
For Wizard Works, is Torzala Brewing Company. You've also got one of my favorite places in Milwaukee, because we don't have many British spots, but the Red Lion Pub on Tannery. Yes.
10 out of 10.
So exactly. So Lindsay and I, maybe I'll meet you there.
Scottish eggs. I love them.
So see experiences you can discover. Refresh Vintage on this list. Summer of '85. I've heard about this place. It is exactly what it sounds like, a 1985 themed restaurant and dance bar. Exactly. See things that we're discovering.
Yes.
Bronzeville Collective MKE for the art lovers. Relax with Urbane Oasis Spa Boutique, and also Who's on Third is for all you Brewers fans. All of these are on this list right now that still have the $25 gift cards. Visit Milwaukee's Buy Local bonus campaign. Go to visitmilwaukee.org. You can get the full list. And Lindsay, I'm so pleased that you spent time with me. Thank you, because I know it is a busy time of year. And Lindsay Leinenkugel, I can't, we hear that name. It is synonymous with good beer here in Wisconsin. What is a Christmas tradition that the Leinenkugel family used to do that you are fond of?
We have so many. As kids, we used to go up to Chippewa Falls. I've always been a local Milwaukeean myself, but we used to go up to Chippewa Falls where my grandparents lived, and the whole family was there, so a huge group of us. And I was a kid, so I wasn't drinking beer yet, but everybody around me was drinking a lot of beer. And my grandpa was known to make Ben & Jerry's for whoever wanted it. Ben & Jerry's.
Tom and Jerry's.
Tom and Jerry's. See how much I wasn't drinking at that time?
That's right. You can scoop out some Ben & Jerry's for me. I'm not going to argue. Okay,
I was probably eating Ben & Jerry's.
Sure, as you should have been as a child. So you got the Tom and Jerry's fired up.
Yep. I mean, I probably remember those holidays a lot more than the adults in the room, I'll say that. But we had a great time. I fondly remember a lot of really good things about
Making
Christmas.
merry with
Christmas at the Leinenkugels, yeah.
Making merry with multiple generations.
Oh, yeah. Yep. There's 6 of them, so, big family.
She is Lindsay Leinenkugel. Thanks for sharing some memories and some. It's fun to see you smile looking back on that.
Yeah, it's really nice to actually smile about it.
And what's the best way to keep up with where you spend most of your time? Flowers for Dreams.
Yeah, flowersfordreams.com, or on Instagram you can follow us, Flowers for Dreams. Yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
And I hope everybody stops by and gets their bonus gift card.
I hope so too.
Get ready for stories and some laughs with Jay Gravel of the local band Big Jim and the Danglers next on What's on Tap. And he's got a song, Lindsay, I think you might like, Santa Needs a Beer. Now we go to the WTMJ Breaking News Center. Here is Jessica Gatzo.
Thanks, Sandy. A teen is recovering after being hit by a truck while trying to get on a school bus in Manitowoc County. Sheriff's deputies responded just before 7:30 this morning near County Highway J. A 15-year-old boy was crossing the highway to get on the bus when he was hit by a truck. The teen was taken to the hospital for his injuries. A 59-year-old man from the village of St. Nazianz was cited for failing to stop for the bus and intent of driving. 4 people are displaced after a house fire this morning in Brookfield. Firefighters responded to a home near Robinwood Street and Cardinal Crest Drive, where heavy smoke and fire was coming from the attached garage and main floor. It took crews about 30 minutes to bring the fire under control. No one was injured, but the home was severely damaged. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources confirms chronic wasting disease in a wild deer in La Crosse County. The adult buck was harvested by a hunter within 10 miles of the Monroe and Vernon County borders. The DNR says La Crosse County's existing baiting and feeding ban will now be extended for another 3 years. Chronic wasting disease is a fatal neurological illness that affects deer and other members of the deer family. The DNR has been monitoring for the disease statewide since 1999. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. Mostly clear on the roads, no major incidents and no major slowdowns. And taking a look at the WTMJ forecast. Tonight, a slight chance for a drizzle or flurries, otherwise mostly cloudy skies, a low of 32. Tuesday, partly cloudy and mild temperatures, a high of 42. Wednesday, partly cloudy and mild with a slight chance for showers late, a high of 40. Thursday, mostly cloudy and still mild with a chance for rain towards the evening, high of 47. On Friday, another chance for showers, a high of 47. Right now in Madison, it's 35 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 34. In Waukesha, it's 36. And in Milwaukee, it's 37 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatzo, Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 7:32.
Hey fellas, are you feeling off of your game? If you feel like something is holding you back, connect with the medical professionals at Game Day Men's Health. WTMJ's Greg Matzik here. Game Day Men's Health helps guys regain their youthful edge with hormone replacement, vitamin therapy, personalized weight loss plans, plus EPAT therapy, which I've used for injuries such as plantar fasciitis or tennis elbow. And it's all under the care of experienced medical professionals. A free consultation at their clinic in Brookfield, Shorewood, Germantown, or Delafield. Game Day Men's Health. Get back in the game.
You don't need a massive walk-in to have a beautiful, organized closet.
Tired of wasted space? Or that pile of shoes that's always hiding behind your closet door?
Abracadabra.
Inspired Closets is the expert at doubling or even tripling your storage space instantly.
It's like magic, but better, because it's custom designed for you.
We make it easy and affordable and transform your space regardless of its size or scope.
Get started today at InspiredClosetsMilwaukee.com.
Inspired Closets.
A wife and husband team.
This winter, treat yourself or someone you love to a getaway right here in Milwaukee. Milwaukee Hotel Month is coming with up to 25% off stays from January 14th through February 28th. From cozy boutique hideaways to modern downtown favorites, you'll find the perfect place for any kind of getaway. Enjoy world-class theater, inspiring museums, and award-winning dining, all paired with a warm, welcoming place to unwind after a full day of exploring the Brew City. Check in, chill out, and make winter feel a world away at visitmilwaukee.org/hotel month.
Day after day, year after year, the heavy lifting, the repetitive motion, and now your body feels it. Your back, your knees, your quality of life.
At Access Legal, we stand up for people worn down by work.
Workers' comp is our sole focus, and our team has recovered more than $35 million for Wisconsin workers. From sudden accidents to pain that builds over years of hard work, we're dedicated to fighting for the benefits you're entitled to. If you've been worn down by work, contact Access Legal for a risk-free consultation.
Search AXIS Legal today.
Artwork, especially original artwork, can be pricey. But when you take it in on consignment from nice people like you who are just ready to change the look of their home, you can price it right. And you'll find a lot of it at Design Exchange. Beautiful frame pieces by a number of notable artists. And new ones pop in all the time. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. In Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Now these tend to fly off the shelves. But don't worry, because our connection supplies us with a lot of them. Vintage ceiling tiles from once great old buildings in New York City that make for ultra-unique artwork. These items are definitely hard to find from anywhere else around here. So come take a look, and you'll probably find a treasure. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. In Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx is back on WTMJ.
Joining me now, live from Sheboygan, is Jay Gravel, a Wisconsin musician, songwriter, and storyteller. Jay, you're here because Santa needs a beer.
Santa, everybody needs a beer. It's like we tell the grandkids, you know, they get too focused on Santa Claus. We say you got to remember the true meaning of Christmas, which also includes beer.
Well, welcome to What's on Tap, the perfect place to talk about Santa Needs a Beer and to play this original comedic Christmas song that you have created. And it's taken a pretty interesting journey. Tell me how Santa Needs a Beer was born, and then we can follow along from the baby steps to it blossoming into an entire album.
That's a story. This whole thing seems backwards. You know, I got an Emmy Award nominated broadcaster introducing some idiot from Sheboygan talking about his Santa beer song. Somehow, if there were a just and balanced world, I would be introducing you because I just want to tell you it's a great honor to be on the show tonight. So thank you for taking the time.
Oh, I'm glad you could join me, and I'm glad that you could entertain all of us with the new Jingle This album by Big Jim and the Danglers. I'm sure you like hearing me say that out loud as well, because I said it in our editorial meeting today, and everybody looked at me and chuckled. So they're in on the joke. But how did
we had to run it up the managerial flagpole first to see?
Yeah, I did not get censored by your band name. So tell me how Santa Needs a Beer. How did you come up with the song idea?
So anybody who's listening can tell. Maybe I grew up in Wisconsin. You can probably tell from the voice. And I grew up in a tavern. My dad ran a tavern in Manitowoc, the most magical place on earth. And he liked listening to old, Spike Jones songs, anything old, funny. The bawdy barroom stuff. My mom got mad at him for playing for me, stuff like that. We loved that stuff growing up. And when he passed, I inherited his guitar. And one of the things I love to do is sit around and just make up songs that I know he would like on it. Last year, for whatever reason, I came up with Santa Needs a Beer. I don't know if it was talking to the grandkids about, leaving out cookies and milk, and it kind of went off on that tangent. So I wrote the song. Ordinarily in the past, I would have recorded it myself, but as you know, I got a little bout of Parkinson's here that makes it kind of hard to play the guitar anymore. But AI stepped in and I was able to lean on it and get some help with that. And Santa Needs a Beer was born. Somehow I got lucky. William Lee Golden of the Oak Ridge Boys shared it on YouTube, and then it got some feet, and we ended up with I know we had over 100,000 hits last time I looked.
How do you think he discovered it? William Lee Golden, because he's the dude. When you say the Oak Ridge Boys, he's that dude that you think of with the long hair and the long beard. If you're wondering,
I might have left it on his page. That's not the important part, Sandy. Let's.
Well, no, but just the fact that somebody of that caliber, because your album, I've had it spinning. I still have a CD player in my 2014 car, so it's been fun to listen to your album and hear how well produced these songs with a sense of humor are. Where did you record this album?
Oh, you're really kind. Like I said, with the Parkinson's, the last song I manually recorded was a couple of years ago, and I had actually the guitars and the keyboards were gathering dust, and I had started playing with AI for some voiceover type work in that, and I started noticing that the music production tools that were available, you can sing the song. If you can manage to plunk out part of the tune, you can play the song, you can describe the song, you can describe the genre and the chord patterns and the tempo and everything else. And it's amazing how close it gets to what your original vision is. And so I just, I had a lot of help from Silicon Valley on this, and I'm the first one to admit that. AI-produced music gets a bad rap, and for a good reason. If a person wants, they can sit down, they can spend 30 seconds and make a song. The problem is if you spend 30 seconds to make an AI song, it sounds like you spent 30 seconds to make an AI song.
Yeah, it loses that human factor, but you've managed to use it so you can be expressive, because it is interesting. As soon as you say IA, listen to me, I've got dyslexia. As soon as you say AI, it does automatically make someone go, oh, well, then you cheated, you didn't do it right. But to know that you are using it to actually enable and empower yourself because of the Parkinson's, you're not able to play the chords the way you want to, but you still have the artistic vision of what you want the song to sound like.
Yeah, it's kind of like criticizing the guys with the bionic legs in the Special Olympics, going, "Oh, of course you can run fast. Look, you got a mechanical leg there." But in both our cases, what choice do we have? So this is the hand I was dealt, and this is how I'm playing it. So hopefully people enjoy it as much as you pretend to.
I'm a good actress. I'm kidding.
You are an Emmy Award-winning good actress, or Emmy Award-nominated good actress.
That's for hosting an art show. So that's not me convincing people that I'm somebody else. I'm not an actress. I'm a host, because I love being a host, because I get to introduce people to fun creators like you. Jay Gravel of Big Jim and the Danglers is my guest, talking about his new song, Santa Needs a Beer, and his Christmas album, Jingle This. Going to find out about how Santa Needs a Beer got on the national radar next on What's on Tap. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Ask Hasselus. I'm Weston. What's your question?
What's the secret to your success?
Clean living, hard work, and no employees.
You lost me on that last one.
No employees?
Yeah.
That's the secret sizzle that makes Hasselus mattress so popular.
How are you successful without employees?
You can give our mattresses a try with no pushy sales guy.
Nobody talking down to me or breathing down my neck?
And with no commission-crazed salespeople in the mix, our everyday mattress prices on Beautyrest, Sealy Posturepedic, and more are way low.
How low?
Our Queen Beauty Rest Elm Cove A is just $7.94.
Wow.
Plus, free next day delivery. And through Monday, get a free box spring or $300 off an adjustable base with the purchase of any Queen or King size Beauty Rest or Sealy Posturepedic mattress.
Since you're a mattress store, you could say Hassellus is an overnight success.
Good one.
Thanks.
Open 9 to 9. Find an employee-free showroom near you or shop online at hassellus.com.
Are you sick and tired of sad, skimpy, frozen pizzas that lack toppings and flavor? Problem solved. Screamin' Sicilian brings the party to pizza with mountains of whole milk mozzarella, premium meats, and veggies stacked to the sky. No tweaks necessary. Just tons of toppings and amazing flavor. Just bake it, bite it, and let it rip. Mamma mia! Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian. Toppings piled high, screamin' loud, always delicious.
If you're looking to plan your next global experience, let Fox World Travel's vacation experts handcraft your next journey to Europe. In partnership with Globus, Insight Vacations, and Avalon Waterways, we've created outstanding itineraries with exclusive experiences to Iceland, Croatia, Spain, Portugal, and more. Or we can fully customize a journey based on your interests. Visit foxworldtravel.com or call 866-GO-FOX-GO. Join us and make memories to last a lifetime.
Accunet Mortgage is an equal housing lender. NMLS ID 255368.
There are some things in this world that are both free and priceless at the same time, like your grandma's Christmas cookies or a spectacular sunset. When it comes to home buying, Accunet's rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval is both free, even though it's more work on our part than a slapdash bank pre-approval. And when it comes to making sure your home buying journey doesn't include any chest-clutching surprises and avoidable mistakes, it's also priceless. Sellers and listing agents recognize Accunet's rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval as the gold standard of our industry. Not just because of our $2,000 guarantee, but because they know we've done our homework and that you're the real deal, especially if you need a bridge loan to buy that next home. You'll also like that our closing costs are typically $1,000 to $3,000 lower than banks and the mortgage folks with the Rocket for exactly the same rate. Get started with your free, yet priceless, rock-solid, guaranteed pre-approval today by clicking on the blue button at accunet.com.
Welcome back to What's on Tap on WTMJ.
You're hearing some of the shredding Christmas music created by Sheboygan fella right now, Jay Gravel. He is the creator of the band Big Jim and the Danglers and their new Christmas album, Jingle This. And I'm so glad you're with me, Jay. We're talking about the song that you created called Santa Needs a Beer. And I'm going to ask you more about that, and we will actually hear it in just a few minutes. But I want to tell you on the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line, Jay, 855-616-1620. Scott texted in, said, Sandy, funny you have your guest on. We used to always leave a beer out for Santa instead of milk with the cookies. I always said everybody leaves cookies, but Santa needs a beer. So you really tapped into something, Jay.
That's list right there. If there's any doubt, going into Christmas Eve, kids, boys and girls, if you're a little shaky on did I make the nice list, did I make the naughty list, you cap it off with a beer. Home run.
I think that's good advice. So you were telling us the journey that you create Santa Needs a Beer. This came out last Christmas, and that you were sharing it around, and people that you thought might get a laugh out of it, including from the Oak Ridge Boys, William Lee Golden, and that then he shared it. So how does it go from you creating it, you sharing with people, to then being on one of the Holy Grail novelty radio shows, Dr. Demento's Christmas special?
Yeah. The guy who plays Dr. Demento, Barry Hansen, he's got a webpage where he's very, or was, he retired this last year sadly, but he's very conducive to speaking with and encouraging new artists in that. And I read his submission standards on there. He was like, "Come on, send me your stuff." He was very open about it, and I figured, why not? At that point, we'd had tens of thousands of clicks on between YouTube and all the streaming services, and that's I was like, okay, I'll roll the dice, and I sent it to him, and that same day I got an email back from him, said love it, and he said it was going to be on the show, and it was featured on last year's last year's his Christmas show, which turned out to be, his last year doing Christmas shows. So we got in just under the wire there.
Aren't you glad you took that risk? That's wonderful.
Well, it's one of those times I really wish my dad had been alive, because that would have been he would have been blown away to I know there's some guys who are like, yeah, I wish my parents were alive because I developed some new branch of Newtonian physics. And I'm just going like, yeah, well, I wrote a song about Santa drinking beer, but the old man would be proud just the same. And I wish he was around to hear about it. But yeah, when Dr. Demento picked it up, that was a huge kick in the pants for me. So this year I decided to do the whole album. And I had the lead song off that one is actually more of a tribute to Toby Keith, the late Toby Keith. It's called Eggnog for My Elves and Hot Rum for My Reindeer, which I think everybody can see the tie-in there. I didn't borrow any of his music or lyrics, but the song structure is very familiar to fans of Toby Keith.
I would say it sounds good. It's right in that genre. Well, the song that you think would make your dad proud and has been making a lot of people laugh and smile, it is time to turn up. Santa Needs a Beer, next on What's on Tap. We'll have you introduce it, okay, Jay?
Thanks.
Stay with us.
Well, 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 look at you.
You look handsome in that suit.
Sorry, no time for pleasantries. I have a very important meeting.
What's with all the forms and charts?
I'm meeting with the SEC.
The Securities and Exchange Commission?
Why?
To register Penny Mustard's Spencer bedroom as a security.
I'm sorry, what?
Think about it. How do we build the Spencer bedroom?
With solid wood construction.
Forever type bed brackets.
And drawer bottoms strong enough to stand on.
And how long will it last?
For generations.
And furniture that lasts for generations is worth
more money in the future.
So you're saying the Spencer bedroom is a hedge against inflation?
I gotta say, you've had a lot of weird ideas.
Yeah?
But this one might just work.
The Spencer bedroom, starting at just $173 a month, with no interest till December 2028 through January 4th at Penny Mustard.
Showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago.
PennyMustard.com.
Better versions of what people want.
Penny Mustard Furnishing.
CVS Health supports people in the moments that matter, from picking up a prescription to connecting care. With nearly 5 million daily interactions and serving 185 million consumers and 1.5 million healthcare professionals, CVS Health holds a trusted place in healthcare. By simplifying care and improving health, we're helping people get the care they need. Learn more at cvshealth.com/Investor Day.
Thanks to Total Wine, you saved more on all the gifts for the ones you adore. Wine, spirits, beers, all nestled on shelves. Got some advice from our helpful elves. Oh, so many gifts to explore when you go to Total Wine and More. Bottles so delightful, whoa. Priced so amazingly low.
Find what you love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More, the official celebration partner of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Turn that office gathering into something bold, fun, and completely unexpected. A unique, unforgettable celebration at Mission 94 Firearms Education Center in Kenosha, where safety and education always come first. Whether it's a corporate event, team outing, or family get-together, Mission 94 delivers. Private range access for your group, expert instructions from trained professionals, and customizable catering. Make this season one to remember with the gift of education at Mission 94. Book your holiday event today. Just Google Mission 94.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ.
And I get to shine a light on a Sheboygan man who has created some fun Christmas music. Jingle This! The 12 Songs of Christmas is the name of the new album by Big Jim and the Danglers, and the creator is Jay Chevelle, who is on the air with me. We've been talking about your song, Santa Needs a Beer. Give it a quick introduction so we can press play on this.
Ladies and gentlemen of Milwaukee, this is Big Jim of Big Jim and the Danglers. Thank you for listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx. This is Santa Needs a Beer.
Santa's job ain't easy, it gets harder every year. Burglar alarms, cameras, no place to park the deer. Dogs who want to bite his sack can ruin his Christmas cheer. So Santa don't want milk and cookies, Santa needs a beer. Pabst Blue Ribbon, old style Hames, most any beer will do. If you think Santa don't drink, just know it isn't true. Don't judge him. If you had his job, you'd probably drink too. Forget the milk and cookies and leave the man a brew. Santa's job ain't easy, it gets harder every year. Burglar alarms, cameras, no place to park the deer. Hops and barley helps the fat man get his butt in gear. Santa don't want milk and cookies, Santa needs a beer. Billard, Moss, and Moosehead, maybe he might want one more. Maybe one last Michelob on his way out the door. That last Corona made him feel like some conquistador. Oh no, one too many. Santa woke up on the floor. Santa's job ain't easy, it gets harder every year. Burglar alarms, cameras, no place to park the deer. Dogs who want to bite his sack can ruin his Christmas cheer. So Santa don't want milk and cookies, Santa needs a beer. But now you know why Santa Claus is such a jolly dude. But if he runs out of beer, he might get ornery and rude. A sober Santa's something that we probably all should fear. No, Santa don't want milk and cookies, Santa needs a beer. Santa needs a beer. You can flush your milk and cookies, Santa needs a beer.
That was Santa Needs a Beer from Big Jim and the Danglers, a Christmas song with a lot of humor and a whole lot of Wisconsin spirit. You can find it on the new album, Jingle This, 12 Songs of Christmas. Big Jim and the Danglers, full of some great guitar playing, clever and comedic lyrics that your kids should not be listening to. This is the album for the adults after the young ones go to bed. But for you listening at home, in the car, wrapping gifts, I hope it brought a smile your way. And Jay Chevelle, if you're still there, thank you for being my guest.
Thank you very much, Sandy. Me and the band will be over to shovel your driveway for the rest of it.
I'll take you up on that. Thank you so much. Keep creating it. I look forward to our next conversation.
Bye now.
Merry Christmas, and thank you. And thank you for listening to What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. It has been a fun show. If you missed any of it, go back and listen to the podcast or share the podcast with your friends and family. Hey, as a gift to me, tell a friend about What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx. Spread the creativity. Have a good night.
In 1964, we were making strides towards space travel.
Mary Poppins was the #1 movie in